Yeah.
If you not want betray, find a friend like me.
Record to open.
Find a friend like me. Find
If you want to find a friend on a Saturday, turn into
a
friend.
friend like me. If you not want betray, find a friend like me.
Bombe oh, find a friend like me. Bombe Jenny oh, find a friend like me.
Yes, find a friend at open table on this Saturday afternoon.
Find a friend like me. Bombe Jenny oh, find a friend like me.
Hey, see bestie, the bestie not
If you
feel
want
like
to
my
be a
bestie.
group bestie, turn into open
Bestie,
table on
Allah, bestie, find a
Saturday
friend like me.
Eyes
at
on
2 o'clock. Making a friend at open table on Saturday.
find a friend. Can you say le want me go I say eh.
Some people want to go. Yes,
But they say they want me
a
go.
good friend. Like open table on a Saturday. This is Saturday editions of open table. You turn in now.
So
My name is John Bowman, live from the city of Indianapolis, Indiana. If you don't want to open a friend, you have to turn into open table on Saturday morning. As you turn in this afternoon, clean up the show.
That's what
There are lots to cover this afternoon. As you all know, and we're going to be bringing live for you today a lot of information right here on open table. And everything on this table is open.
step on my blessing, but can't bring it.
Nobody will collect blessing on open table. That's why you should find a friend at open table on a Saturday. Because nobody will collect and step on your blessing. Your blessing on open table. Now, we're coming to you live from the city of Indianapolis, Indiana, right here in a small town called Canby, right on the southwest side of Indy. Come on. Today we're going to be uncovering a lot of topics here today. On the list, we're going to be talking about Eddie Ag being in court. We're going to live of issue. Today we're going to be talking about our community. And today we're going to be talking about, as you all know, our community is preparing for another funeral again.
Yeah, they say
We're talking a lot on today, so you don't want to miss it. First with the information now. You want to share the video. All of your friends, everybody in your social media. Share. Open. A lot of people find good friend at open table today. It's open table. Everything on the table is open.
If you want to be careful, find a friend like me. my friend. If you know the way, my friend, let me.
Bombe oh, my friend let me. Bombe oh, my friend let me.
Are you been looking for a good friend?
My friend let me.
Are you been looking for a friend that no one that will not
My friend let me.
or are you been looking for a friend that will not
See
for your blessing?
the bestie, feel like my bestie. The bestie, la la la, bestie, my friend, let me.
Into open table on the Saturday afternoon.
See Bessie.
Open table, there where you're going to find a
Mountain to
pleasure.
Effie. My friend let me.
It says a friend of a good friend of open table right here. You know, some friend want you to go. Some friend, because they see your star shining, they want you to go. But here on Open Table, we don't want any of our friends to go. Here on Open Table, we value all of our friends. And here on Open Table, we value your time and your opinion right here on Open Table. That's why you should always stay into Open Table and find a good friend here, right here on Open Table. Every Saturday afternoon, we come here live to you from the city of Indianapolis, not time. Right here from the southwest side of Indy, a city called Canby. Right here, we live, we are live coming to you through your TV, your phones, your whatever, or wherever you listen to us from. We are coming to you live right here from Indianapolis, Indiana, right here. Again, we're going to be sharing a lot of we'll be highlighting on right here. Then we're going to be talking about, we're going to be updating you on any aspect issue, and we're going to be talking about funerals right here. Also, we're going to be talking about a lot of progress coming from our community, education with the community very active. So we're going to be right here on Open Table. You don't want to miss this.
They want him to suck them.
There's no massive pressure on Open Table.
I hear them say, they want me go, I say, I hear them say, they want me go, I say,
Happy pledges to all like you out there. Right here in the Indianapolis, Indiana. All the way around the globe. Happy pledges out there. I want to say a big shout out to Preston, Julius Parker, and his beautiful wife and kids out there. Thank you. I want to say thank you. Thank you for taking care of all the children. This is very active. Thank you for all that you have done for our community. For all the volunteering your time to take the well-being here in the Liberians.
Wango for best, wango for daddy,
like I was saying, sorry, somebody just called me to give me some information pertaining the funeral, as the community getting prepared for funerals. Somebody just called me to give me information to be announced and stuff. So I'm going to look for that information and be able to put it up on the screen here. Um, yeah. So, Mana Isabella Ningba, the late, very, very humble, very sweet soul. The smile that we used to see whenever we see her, the pat on the back that we used to see, the hey ba move from here that we used to hear, we're not hear it again. We hear it no more. When I think about all those stuff, the other day I was just on her social media page, and I was looking at all those great smiles. I sat down, tears roll from my eyes. That, oh my goodness, this is the place that whenever somebody go to this place, you will never see that person again. And I was just sitting there, tears were rolling to my from my eyes, and I thought of it gave me the flashback, because my father, when I was just 10 years old, my father got killed, and since then I've been wishing to at least touch my father again. Sometime, as old as I am today, I still, sit down and think that. So you mean I will not see my father again? So again, Mana Isabella, the woman, sweet, very sweet soul, you know, uh, yeah, you full of trouble, I will not hear that again. And yeah, you got to calm down. I will not hear that again. The smile, the pat on the back, you gotta be careful. I will not hear that again. I will not hear that again. It's a sad thing. As a community, we have always, done this, for other people. Uh, when something like this happen in our community, we put aside all of our differences. We put aside all of the personal feelings, the personal disagreement, the personal things that we have against one another, and come together in unity and unify around the bereaved family and comfort them. Especially this woman was not just an ordinary woman in our community. She was a service person of our community. She served our community diligently with integrity. She took our community from another level to the level we are today. Financially, she was a financial secretary of our community organization, and today she turned over almost 50 some odd thousand to this current administration, and with no scandals. And I will tell you that she was a person with integrity. And we are encouraging all community members to rally around the family at this time. It's not an easy thing, especially her daughter who have taken her full step in servicing in community service. Um, Sister Bernice Alpha, very strong. We call her Iron Ladies of our community. She need us more than before. If you are not been calling her, I encourage you to call her and console her. And the husband that she left with us, our father, our brother, our uncle, our friend, Mr. Nyingba. Mr. Nyingba is also here with us. Do not turn your back on him. Always call him to check up on him. Call Bernice and the rest of the family to check up on them. They're rally around them in this time of difficulty. They're rally around them. They console them. This is a time that we always unite to come together under one roof, under one accord, in one tune, singing one song, the sons of unity, to 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 unite around the family, to give them some comfort. So at this time, as you all know, the funeral have been scheduled on the 7th of September. As you all know, as you all have been seeing or heard, if you are not heard, I'm about to tell you now, there are lists, because during the funeral there will be strangers coming from out of town come to us, because if they're coming in our community here, they're coming to us. Always time, we always, when things like that happen, people always travel to our community. They always leave from here with a good news of our community out there, that they have not seen a unified Liberian community like the Indiana community before. We have done that before, and we're going to do it again and even do it more. So I believe in my people here in the city. They will deliver to the expectation, even beyond the expectation. The full list are out there in the Vera chat room. If you are not seeing the full list, ask Ma Annie Gibson. Ma Annie Gibson is not a stranger in this community. Ask Isabella, not Isabella, but ask or says Dadisha Sion, you know, for information. Or you can better ask me. Yeah, I will do my best, my possible best to send you the necessary information that you need. Or you can ask the President Julius Parker. Julius Parker will seek out the very information that you will be longing for, and he will provide you those information. Or you can better ask Bernice Alpha. Her phone is always open. She's waiting to answer your phone call at any time to give you any updates that you need. So we are encouraging all community members to come out and support. Pick the full list. Do what you can cook what you can cook, pick what you can pick from that list, and bring it to those funerals. You know, that lift some burdens off the shoulder of the family. As they grieve, that gave them time to move and grieve their lost mother, their lost sister, their lost auntie, friend, and so on. So by you doing that, you would let the family to focus on grieving their mother, their family, and not focusing on all those little things like food and what have you. So, and we have done that before, and we'll continue to do that in time like that. We're not praying for death in our community, but in time like that, we always unite. We always unite. So I want to say thanks to those that have contributed so far, and we encourage people that have contributed yet. We encourage you to please look in that direction. Contribute. Let's lift some burden off the shoulder of the family. Thank you. And also, and also, and also, um, I want to echo Reverend Dr. Samuel Law. Um, Samuel Law thanks the community so much for what you all community member did for his mother-in-law, um, Manalake, our Oma, who passed away few weeks ago and was buried few weeks ago. From the same community, Samuel Law, sent his, fervent gratitude to the community for standing by the family in their time of difficulty. And we also, as Open Table member, we want to say thanks to all the community members who make it their, who make it due diligence to stand by the family during that time of difficulty. It has been very tough in this community. It has been very tough. That's why, we should not find any reason again to hold things against one another. Because if things like this continue to happen to our doorstep, we don't know who next. We're not praying for who next, but we don't know who next. It could be me today. I'm not afraid of death. Death can come for me anytime. So let us always find peace in our heart around one another. When I do you wrong, call me out, say it to me, say it in my face. Let's find an amicable ground to settle it amicably, and move forward. Life is too short. Isabella was not an old man. Today she's no more. Yesterday she was just with us here yesterday, and today she's no more. Today we're talking about burying her. So it could happen to anybody. So let us please, let us please find reason to live in peace with one another. To live in peace with one another. Yeah. I want to say thank you. Please look in our direction and contribute to the full list. Contribute to the full list and the financial contribution list that are going on. I think the full list is coming from Annie Gibson, and the financial contribution list is also coming from man Sis D, as we will call her, Delisha Sion. We call her Sis D, commonly known as Sis D. Please contact her and make your financial contribution towards the funeral. Next on the list. Next on the list. Let me pull that out. Let me pull that up. We all know Eddie I have been in court for the past 6 months, going to 7 months. For the past 6 months, going to 7 months. I don't know why they scratched this out, but probably for security reason. I'm gonna share this. I'm gonna share this on August the 20th. Today the 24th. On August the 20th, the case against the Liberian Association of Indiana was dismissed on August the 20th. On August the 20th, the judge of that particular court dismissed the case against the Liberian Association of Indiana by Robert C. Carey, the current organization secretary. The current organization secretary. So I'm going to read this. This is initial judge. It says here, let me read from the top. They're not showing the top. Defendants initial judge and Julius Parker. Former board chairman, initial judge, current president Julius Parker. Defendants from the Marion County Superior Court. From the Superior Court of Marion County. Order on defendant's motion to dismiss entries of final judgment. That's the title. Defendant initial judge and Julius Parker. Judge and Parker, respectively, pursued to ind.tr.ind.tr. 12B1 and 12B6 have filed, I don't know what that number means, I'm not a legal personnel, has filed their defendant's motion to dismiss, directed as to the claims alleged by the plaintiff Robert C. Carey. Carey in this motion for preliminary judgment filed January 12, 2024. 6 months, right? 6 months. Motion for injunction filed April 12, 2024. And motion for preliminary hearing filed April 4th, 2024. The claim. And the court, having received the filing in this case pertaining to the defendant's motion, dismissed now. Found. Dismissed. Now found. 1. The plaintiff Robert C. Carey are properly clarified as deprivative claims of the Liberian Associations of Indiana Incorporated, the association, and that the plaintiff Carey lack the requirement standing incorporated, lack the requirement standing in order to prosecute deprivative claims on behalf of the association and has failed to comply with the requirement of IND.TR 23(1). And two, that there is no just reason for delay and that final judgment in favor of the defendant initial judge and Julius Parker on the plaintiff's Robert C. Carey claims should be entered by this court. You know, a few months ago, I think that was last month, July, Mr. Carey filed a claim, motion that he delayed with the case because Julius Parker was mourning his son' death. So now that Julius Parker has, gone through mourning his son' death, he wants to proceed with the case. Now, on the 24th of August, from July to the 24th of August, they gave him, I think, 1 month to produce evidence, to produce probable cause of, filing a lawsuit against those or our association. He failed to comply. He failed to present those evidence, to present those probable cause. So at this time, the judge find is necessary to dismiss the case. Fatima, you got to cook this time. You got to cook. You got to cook. That's the woman that passed the batons of Fantasia to you. That's the woman that passed the baton of Fantasia to you. So something, you got to do something for you to be remembered at her funeral. You know. So indeed, you got to cook. I think it will be necessary for you to cook. So I pray that you pick from that list to cook, Fatima. I'm just reading your text message. Fatima, if you want to come on here, I think Joseph said that you was to be on here today. My honorable chair. Oh, I didn't announce that today earlier. My honorable chair is somewhere in the country attending to family matter, family issue, family come first in everything. So honorable chair is in the city of brotherly love, sisterly affection, attending to family issue over there. I talked with him this afternoon, and everything is going perfectly fine over there. So Fatima, please, that's the woman that passed the batons of Fantasia to you in this community. So you have to do something that people will remember you by at her funeral. So I think it will be necessary you find something on that list to cook that day. So back to the case. Honorable Robert C. Carey case has been dismissed against the Liberian Association of Indiana. Now the question is, what next for Robert C. Carey? All of our elders in this community talked to Robert C. Carey before going to court. Robert C. Carey put his foot down. He said that he will take the case to court because those elders being biased, they being one-sided. In fact, he insulted the elders. He disrespected them. He walked away from them. He told them nothing they would say that he would listen to. And today, he entered the court. He took the case to the court. And now today, the judge had dismissed the case. So now what next for Robert C. Carey? And what next for those who backing Robert C. Carey, for taking the case to court? What next for them? What they have to say? Some people broke news. They feel excited of breaking bad news. But since the dismissal of this case is going to a week now, those same people that were excited to break the news that the organization is in court, in fact, the executive members are embezzling organization money. In fact, or the judge going to close the organization down because there are money laundering going on within the organization. Today, we seeing them, they are all quiet on the dismissal of the case. We didn't. We gave them time. It going to a week now. We gave them time. 5 days now, almost 5 days now. We gave them time to break the news. Just how they were excited to break the news and put on all lot of fallacies, lies against great men and women of this organization. They lie against them, saying that they are embezzling organization money. The money laundering is going on within the organization. Today, the good news for the organization that the case has been dismissed. They are all quiet on it. They're acting that they are not seeing it. So what next for them? That's the question. What next for them? What next for those people? If you want to participate, you can call on the number on the screen. The number on the screen to participate. Hold on, the number now on the screen. Okay. Yes, the number. You can call that number to participate, on this topic. So Robert C. Carey case have been dismissed. Robert C. Carey lost the case. He lost the case, and I think Eddie R is planning to counter sue for damages done so far for deprivations of character and what have you. So we are thinking if they're going to stand by their word to counter sue Robert C. Carey for suing the organization falsely, for lying against the organization. So because we saw a lot of people all on different platforms around here saying that there are money launderings going on within the organization, that the judge going to close the organization down. In fact, IRS going to step in because the 501c3 donation are coming to the organization. There have been financial mismanagement going on within the organization. So the judge going to close it, IRS going to step in, they're going to close it, they're going to revoke the 501c3 again, and what have you. Today, the good news for the organization, they are not excited to talk about it. So it means that a lot of people in this community only feel some negativities. That's what I see so far. Only feel some negativities. But thank God, if I know another question there is what next for the Julius Parker administration? Will they counter sue or will they just let it go for the sake of peace? During the election, that was our slogan, for the sake of peace. Because that's a slogan that brought them to power, for the sake of peace. Are they going to dwell on those saying to just let our 3,000 some more dollars that was spent behind the case to go free? If there is my thing, there is my personal opinion on this case from their administration side. The administration should take some action to show some people, a path that you will not just get up and lie against people within LAR administration and you and just go unpunished and just go like that. If they just let this go. Yes. Hello. Hello. Yes. Hey, are you calling on open table? Okay, hold on 1 minute. Let me put you on live. All right, we got callers here. All right, caller, please call your name and where are you calling from. Uh, yeah, can you turn on your monitor because I'm hearing feedback.
Oh, this is Tony.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm calling from my home.
Can you turn on your monitor because I'm hearing feedback.
Oh.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here, yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah, first of all, I heard you mention that Mr. Kerry stated that he was giving Mr. Parker time to grieve his son, and then he was ready to pursue the case. What happened to us, we have no time limit. And I don't think anybody has time limit. to mourn their loved one. But I'm just grateful that the court has gone through the whole process and asked for evidence, to be able to take action towards the people that were accused. And so I'm so grateful that it has been dismissed. And this is just something that we community need to take note of. We preach love and unity all the time. What happened to us and other people that have lost their loved one, if you ask them, they don't have a particular time that, I'm done grieving. But Mr. Kerry to say, I'm giving it time to grieve, for him to finish grieving his son, and I'm ready. When I heard that, I just got on my knees and prayed to God. Because every day, I'm still grieving. And to be dealing, my husband, the president of the community, to be dealing with his grief as tragic as it was, and still be on Zoom call, trying to defend himself. Only God. I give it to God. I give it to God. But my feelings toward the community is still the same. It's still the same. I will do my best to still be in the community. Nobody going to deter me from doing what I want to do positively in this community. So for those who support people being dragged down, make sure you have evidence and facts to make sure the person is held accountable of your judgment, your decision that you make or your accusations. So thank you. It has been a good day. Since I heard that news, it has been a good day. And I wish nothing bad for Kerry and his family. And all those in the corner that speak ill against us at this time during our grief, only God can tell them the right thing. So thank you. That's what I wanted to say on this show.
Okay, thanks, First Lady, thank you so much. Yeah, that's the voice of the First Lady of our community, Madam Sonia Parker. Like I said earlier on, that's what Kerry said. He filed a motion. In that motion, he stated that have given he have given he gave Mr. Parker time to grieve his son. I'm quoting Mr. Kerry directly from the motion that he filed in the court. He gave Mr. Parker his either time to grieve his son. So now he was ready to proceed with the court case, and he was ready to present evidence. And it was even read on one of our community platform over and over and again. Uh, you know, so like you rightly said, Madam First Lady, there is no time. Like I previously said on this show, my father was killed 2002. Up to this time, the flashback can still come. I was small by then. I was about 10 years old. Up to this time, I can still have a flashback. Up to this time, sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and just shed tears. So you mean I will not see my father again? If my father was around, I just be talking to myself. If my father was around today to see me in this time, what will he say about me? Or what will be his action, of my progress today? I don't have a fatherly advice. Sometimes I long for those advice. Sometimes I long for those voice in my ear as father. I don't hear them. I don't hear those voices. So from 2002, when I was just 10 years old, up to this time, if I can still grieve my father's death, that means there is no way they can give you time to there are set time to grieve your loved ones. you know There is no set time to grieve your loved one or your family member. So, Madam First Lady, we are always here with you. For some of us who been in that situation, we know what it takes to grieve someone that was not sick, someone that will you thinking that your child is on campus learning, but in the twinkling of an eye, you receive a phone call, and that phone call change your whole life today and will forever. Sometimes, right now, when you even receive a strange phone call, when your children not in the house with you, your heart jump because that trauma is there. When you receive that phone call on that fateful day, you know, that trauma will forever live with you. So we are grieving with you. We know what you are going through, what you and your family are going through. There is no set time to grieve people. Even people that were sick, that you would know that, oh, they will not make it. There is no set time to grieve them. So what's about someone that was not sick? So we are with you, Madam First Lady, and your entire family. Your husband's resilience is something that I pray for too. Because with what he's going through, for he to even find time to even give his time to community service is commendable. It's commendable. So again, we are with you, Madam First Lady. If you want to contribute, the number on the screen, you can call the number on the screen to be a part of this. So the case, there's LAR not in court no more. Liberian community LAR not in court no more. No more. There is no case against LAI again. LAI is a free organization. LAI have been vindicated from money laundering. LAI have been vindicated for financial malpractice. LAI have been vindicated for 501c3 mismanagement, because that's the things that we heard over and over, and we move. That says Fatima is saying, yeah, we move. So there is nothing against LAI. We are free organization. We're free to operate, because we heard people, they were doing it to stall the operations of Mr. Julius Parker administration, a very fine gentleman in our community. When I say fine gentleman, man that have no problem, why will people seek his downfall? Why will people seek his downfall? And as a hard-working members of this organization, and as a faithful due-paying member, and someone who always found time out of his busy schedule to render services to this community and through this organization, I'm calling on the assembly. Since Mr. C. carry LAI to court, we voted Mr. Robert Carey overwhelmingly to carry on the duty, the day-to-day secretarial duty of our organization. When he took the organization to court, nobody stopped him from performing his duty while the judge was looking into the case. He been out for the past, I would say, 6 months now. He been out. We don't know what is happening to our secretariat of this organization. Tomorrow, during election, we're going to be crying yo around here again for documentation, because somebody that we overwhelmingly elected failed to do their job. Now, we still have time. I will urge the board members and the assembly to summon Mr. Robert C. Carey to seek the way from him as to what his plan is. Do he still want to continue his duty as secretary of this noble organization or what? It's not late yet. The board and the General Assembly have the power to carry on those investigations and call on Mr. Kerry to summon at a general meeting to tell the general body of the way forward of our secretary position. So, again, Eddie I is not in court. Eddie I is a free bat. Eddie I ready to move. Eddie I have been vindicated of money laundering. Eddie I have been vindicated of financial malpractice. Eddie I have been vindicated of 501c3 mismanagement. And IRS will not shut down Eddie I no more. And the judge will not shut down Eddie I and take Eddie I administrator to jail. Because that's what we're hearing. I want to say kudos to Mr. Parker and his team, to Mr. Initial Judge, to all of our former board members and our current executive members. Kudos to you all. Kudos for standing the ground and protecting the image of our organization. Thank you. Next on the list, the NIMA Development Association of Indiana will be having a park activity on August the 31st. This next Saturday. Because to this Saturday, next Saturday. This coming Saturday, August the 31st. I know it's late to pass out back to school supply, but we have surplus. That organization has surplus of back to school supplies to give to our current students. And also from the NIMA community, those that are graduated from college and those that graduated from high school, the NIMA Development Association will be appreciating them for their hard work. We are encouraging and inviting all of our community members to come and celebrate with the NIMA people, the people of Liberia, hail from the counties of NIMA. The park activity will be taking place at this park that we have the July 26th park activities right here in Canby. Is 8400 North County Line Road. 8400 North County Line Road. So the NIMA community will be conducting or certificating high school and college graduate from the NIMA community, and they will be passing out back to school supply. Come and enjoy our Liberian tradition food free of charge that day. There will be a lot of people there. There will be people from Bloomington, Noblesville, South Bend, or Fort Wayne. The NIMA community will be united at that park on that day. And because this is a UNINCO chapter, the National UNINCO Vice President, Nesser, will be there that day presenting those certificates to our students. The certificate is meant to encourage and inform the children that we, their parents, we, their brothers and sisters, we, their auntie and uncles, not forgetting them, not forgetting their achievement. As a united community, we have their back. We celebrate their achievement. Whatever, as they are going and walking from the Isle of Kadesh, entering the real society, we are here for them. They should always turn back. We are here for any advice that they will want from us. We are here if they feel lonely, they need somebody to talk to. We are here for them. That's what a united community is about. And that's what the people of Nema stand for. The foundation of Nema was built on the principle of unity. And that unity, no matter where we find ourselves, we try to exercise. We try not to crack that foundation, no matter what our personal differences are as Nebaeans. We try hard to put aside personal differences and look at the broader and national and country interests. And the future of our country is our children. So we don't take that lightly. So this Saturday, we are encouraging and inviting the entire Liberian community to come out and celebrate with us. Everything there will be free of charge. Just come. Bring the kids out. They will be receiving back-to-school supply. We have surplus of them. Surplus of GB will be there. Our Nema tradition food. Surplus of different kinds of Liberian dish will be there. Come, let's enjoy together in unity. Come, let's hang hands. Come, let's talk our Liberian talk. Come, let's shake hands, let's rub shoulder. Come. We are inviting you all. And another program that is coming up in this community. Another program that is coming up in this community. The night of the 14th of September will be a night of appreciation. The 14th of September will be a night of appreciation. That day has been set aside from certain group of young, energetic, and innovative young people of our community to celebrate life, to give flower to those who flower belong, to appreciate those who are still on this planet Earth, to appreciate them. So that day, we will be celebrating one another, especially our elderly folks who have laid down their life in uniting our community and involved with our community and protecting the African tradition within our various community in the diaspora. We'll be recognizing them. We'll be recognizing them not at their funeral. We'll be recognizing them while they're still with us here and talking to us, and we're seeing them, and they still have that energy to speak to us, so that they can know that they are doing something for our community. They can know that they're doing something for this generation, so they can know that they have done something. Usually we sell those things at funerals. Few weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, at Malake funeral, we see people even fighting to get tribute. When that old man was alive, She didn't know that she was loved. She didn't know that she was part of a community that loved her so much. The love that we showed to her at her funeral. We did show that love when she was still with us here. And on the 7th of September, we will be giving another tribute behind a noble person. Some of the things that will be said at that funeral, I don't think when my essay was alive, people said it to her when she was alive to make her feel good that yes, she was making an impact in the life of someone, in the life of a community. We try to change that dynamic, and we will change that dynamic. So we are inviting you all at the La Quinta Hotel, where we usually have programs, where the men organization always have their program. We are inviting you all. We are inviting you all. We are inviting you all to come out. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate. The annual Diaspora African Elders Award is a platform that will change that dynamic. It's a platform of a young group of people right here that thought it wise that enough of this tribute at funerals, enough of this praise singing at funerals. Let's do it when people are still around us. I tell you, it will be a night of joy. It will be a night. We're doing it not just to appreciate our elders alone. We are also doing it to teach our younger brothers and sisters behind us, our children that we are born today, an act of appreciation to teach them. Let them grow up in an art of appreciation. Let them know that to appreciate means a lot to people. We are teaching our younger generation appreciation as well. So I want to say thanks to the organizers, Madam Fatima Famunes, the only standing females among those organizers now. Madam Famunes, you are strong. The only standing females among the organizers. And I believe that she will take it through to the end. She's a fighter. Paku is strong. And I want to say a huge thanks to my own honorable chair of this table, Chairman Joseph Azana Sedes Jr., who wisdom speak loud among all young people. I want to say thanks to my dear brother, Jigbe Sosa, who boldness making this event possible. Not forgetting Romario, for his digital efforts, who always behind the camera for us. I want to say thank you. Thank you all. You are doing something that might not be recognized now, but it will be recognized tomorrow. Keep up the good work. Don't be distracted. Don't be deterred. Keep up the good work. I know our elders will surely appreciate you all for organizing this for them. Thank you. Come out that day. Put aside every differences. It's about appreciating why people still alive with us. It's about giving flower while people are still alive. It's not about any personal interest. We say thank you. Thank you. So that's all I have for today. I want to say thank you for tuning in. This is Open Table. Please do not forget, if you are not picked from the full list of the upcoming funeral of Madam Isabella Ningma, pick. Pick from that list. Cook whatever you want to cook from that list. Make your financial contribution. In time like this, we put aside every differences. In time like this, we put aside every personal feelings. In time like this, we come as a unified community to protect and uphold the bereaved family. Thank you. Once again, my name is Jan Volula. See if I can play the 31st program. The NIMA organization. Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. The NIMA organization, the certificate frame just got delivered. Certificate frame just got delivered. You know, we're not making a list. Order the certificate frame for this coming Saturday for our young people. Certificate frame just got delivered. So I'm gonna play this. Come out this Saturday, August the 31st. And celebrate with the people. Come out this Saturday and celebrate with people of NIMA. Yep, just a piece of what you're going to see. A piece of what you're going to see Saturday. So let me see here. I think I went too far. I'll make another video. Okay. I think I hit right here. Come on. On to play. Come on. Oh, you late, Victoria. You late. You late. You late. You late. We're talking about AI is no more in court. AI is no more in court. And now we are inviting you to the new organization activity this coming Saturday on August 31st. Right? We had the July 26th celebration. Mhm. Uh, these are the students. These are some of the students in the video that will be presented. The two will be about children. One of in the state of Indiana. Oh yeah, come out this weekend and hear some great traditional music and dance some great traditional music from the month of Nimba. Mm-hmm. Manima will be showing up this weekend. Come out. Eat some great traditional food. Not every Tuesday though. You know, we the market we get that different live in Nimba. We want to diversify the food this weekend. You will see Tobagi, you will see Duma, you will see GB, you will see Pambota, people from Ireland. Live in Nimba too. You know, so Nima is a diverse country. As Nima have become a shop because of Liberia, we are diverse. So we're going to be diversifying our environment now. What we're going to do, come out this weekend. We're not being disappointed. And before I go, I almost forget. I almost forget about this. You know, there is an allegation in Otamo. There is an allegation in Otamo. There's a financial malpractice allegation going on in Otamo. You know, Morigua is on the radar in Otamo right now. So we still investigating that news. You know, but there is a lot of this enchantment going on in old timer. People are taking themselves from old timer chat room. People presenting a lot of evidences of how they make business with the financial secretary Maurice Gua, and Maurice Gua did not inform the executive team nor any members of the old timer. He went alone. It is an allegation yet. We are not confirmed yet. You know, that Maurice Gua had turned the old timer account into a small business loan, a personal small business loan where he loaned the old timer money out for interest. Maurice Gua is on the radar. It's on the radar in the old timer right now. That's the news that's circulating in old timer right now. Old timer leadership trying to settle that undercover. But we are following the story very closely, and we'll give you an update the next time we're going to be on here. But at this time, Murray, there's a financial malpractice going on in Old Timer. As we heard, it are being said that Old Timer account have become a small business loan. Personal small business loan to for Maurice Gua. Maurice Gua will loan the money and request interest of it, and the interest we don't know. The old timer member don't know what is happening to it. I'm one of those of old timers, due paying members of old timers as well. Those things it kind of detach me because I also pay my high end due to old timer. So if I hear that something like that is going on, it seek my attention, and I'm following the story very closely. And I'm yet to speak with Morigua himself directly. I will talk with Morigua himself directly to see his side of the story. But he been writing in the chat room. In fact, it was Morigua who even brought the whole story up. He didn't know that he was indicting himself. Now he's trying to carry on damage control now for himself. People trying to back him up, people defending him here and there. But now everybody now asking a lot of questions. Questions are flying here and there. Even me, I'm asking questions and what have you. My question is yet to be answered yet. So that's the story going on in Otamo right now. Otamo is become a small business loan. So if you want small business loan, probably you can call Maurice Gua. We don't know yet, but that's a allegation that is going on right now in Otamo, and it's a serious matter. Financial and anything pertaining to money is a serious matter. It was the same Maurice Gua that been beating on Eddie ass and what have you about accountability. So we want to see item by item or line by line, comprehensive, that they used to say comprehensive report from the leadership of Old Timer right now. Atem, they should atemize the report. The report should be atemized. That's what we're requesting for right now. And I'm one of those that requesting for such thing, because we will not be paying our due and somebody, using the honor cover and beyond us we don't know of. But it's still an allegation. I can't point hands now, but we are requesting for comprehensive report, saying it's now up in public. We are requesting for comprehensive report, itemize the report line by line, make it clear to our understanding. Some of us, we are not financial experts, so you don't want to leave space for us to ask questions. So you should make it very simple and clear to our understanding, so that you can clear your name out there, Maurice Gua. You're my own dear brother. So please start putting your financial report together with receipt line by line. I'm using the terminology that was used before, line by line, itemize, itemize the report. We will need a comprehensive report. I'm one of those. I'm saying it. I'm a due paying member of Old Timer. Due paying member. So when we're paying our high-end money, we should know where it's going and how it's being used. So that while out there, we are still following the story. So that's it for today. I don't want to bore you all. I don't want to bore you all. Thank you for tuning in. This is Jan Voluda. Thank you. If you want to find a friend right here. Find a friend right here on Open Table. Open Table don't have a Babati friend. Open Table don't have a friend that will calculate your blessing. Open Table don't have a friend that will step on your blessing. Open Table, if you want to find a true friend, always tune in to Open Table on a Saturday afternoon. You will not be closing with our team song. Find a friend. I'm finding a friend of Fatima. Finding a friend of Fatima today. Oh yeah. I'm finding a friend of Fatima. Find a friend of me. Find a friend of me. Fatima Famula. One of the hardworking, one of the very innovative, one of the support of our community. Shout out to you. Who are you finding a friend like Fatima? Judas Parker and thank you for upholding our community. Roden Akwe. You take the Lone Star team to final. We want to say thank you. You were not successful. For the fact that you took the team to final, we gave you Venable. We want to say thank you. Alpha, the group chair, say thank you for all you do for our community. Alpha and Peter Howard. Peter Howard want to say thank you. Our hardworking ways and mean cheerleader. Uh, Sebastian Cheer, want to say thanks to you and your husband, to you and your husband, Jeremiah Cheer, the unwavering young man of our community. Jeremiah Cheer, want to say shout out to you there. My honorable chair, Mr. Anthony Sanders Jr., in Philadelphia, keep safe out there, my dear chairman. Chairman, we love you, we love you, we miss 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 you, chairman, we miss you, chairman, we miss you, chairman, we miss you. Enjoy yourself, stay safe, safe. You are here on prayer, you are here on prayer, stay safe out there, chairman, Joseph Anthony Sanders Jr. I say thank you there, thank you for keeping this table for us. Thank you for keeping this table for us. This table for us. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. If there's any word like thank you, just let me know so I can say thanks. So I can say that to my honorable chair. Thanks to all of our folks in our community. Oh, that H Bobo family, that Nathaniel Samba, that Sandra Bonquay, to all the doctors, want to say shout out to you all out there today. Shout out to you all. Shout out to you all. Shout out to you all. And all of our elders who have made the community, who have made the foundation of our community, the foundation that we are sitting on today. Those people who have laid down their efforts, we want to say thank you. Thank you for all you do, for all you have done, and you continue to do for us. We want to say thank you. If you want to find a friend who is day after the open table is here, you will find a true friend that will not retaliate, a friend that will not step blessing, a friend that will not look down on you, a friend that will not pray for your downfall, a true friend. You find it on open table. Tune in every Saturday after 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, don't miss it. That's your calendar. You will find a friend right here on open table. This is open table coming live in your TV, coming live in your phone, coming live on your social media page, coming live right here on the city of Nap, the Hoosier state of Indiana. We are here. Thank you. This is Jan Voluda. I was your presenter for the day, and we're ending here for the day.